Hey, what's up guys? We're talking prints in this video. Have you ever gotten tired of seeing your photos on the back of your LCD screen or even in your post-processing software? Have you ever thought, maybe I'd like to sell some photos or even just put them on my wall in my house? Well, how do you even know what company to go with? Well, in this video, we're reviewing Sal Digital, a company who makes fine art prints for photographers, to see what is the company for the best, most affordable prints for high quality epic landscape photography coming up. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome into the channel where I help you improve your landscape photography through online videos. So if you're interested in landscape photography at all, consider subscribing to this channel. Now, in this video specifically, we're reviewing some of the prints from Sal Digital. Now, Sal reached out to me and they said, hey, we're making prints, some fine art prints for landscape photography. Do you want to review them and check them out? And we're also going to provide your audience with a discount code. So there's one linked below in the video description for you guys to check out as we go through some of these products and see some of their different finishes. And I'm going to share my favorite photo on this finish at the very end, so be sure you stick around for that. Let's check out this first finish. It's the aluminum print with a nice brushed butler finish, as they call it, but it's like a brushed feathered effect on the aluminum print itself. And you may be wondering, like, what is the quality of the print when they ship it out? Because a lot of times prints get damaged when they're in the mail. Well, they're really high quality shipments because everything comes in a durable cardboard box with cardboard in front of the print. And then once you remove that cardboard off the front, you have a very nice layer of this padded plastic over the print itself so that you don't get any scratches from the cardboard. I've heard a lot of companies and a lot of my friends in photography talk about scratches and damages to their products. I was pretty stoked to see that they're taking care of the product right off the bat. And here's the aluminum brush finish. Now, I really like how this impacted the overall scene here at the Eiffel Tower. This is one of my favorite photos from travels with my wife as we went through Europe. And this is a great way that you can, impact or show off some of your favorite photos. Like some of the travels that you do, have those in your home, put them on your wall, sell them if you want. But this is a great finish here. Like I said, aluminum and then a brushed finish on top of that. And what I like about it is it almost adds a little bit more texture to the sky and just adds a little bit more impact, especially in the areas where you don't have a lot going on. You can't really see it too much down here in the Ferris wheel or in the Eiffel Tower, but in the sky is where that brushed effect really comes into play and really adds an extra level of impact and epicness to this photo. Then what I love about aluminum prints is when you have contrasting or complementary colors within an image, it almost makes that first subject really pop out. It almost makes it look 3D of where this Ferris wheel, especially where you have yellow surrounding the Ferris wheel, jump off the print, off the aluminum right at you. And even in the Eiffel Tower you have the Eiffel Tower jumping off a little bit too. Now the thing about aluminum prints is they have this reputation of having some different color tones going on in them. And let me tell you, I was a little bit concerned about this when I started ordering the alu dye bond or the aluminum print from Sal, and I got it. I took it from different room to room throughout my apartment, different lighting situations. I watched it, how it affected the overall aluminum color. I haven't seen any differences in color in this print, even looking for green reflections off of the aluminum. I haven't seen it at all, and I'm really happy with how that turned out, because a lot of times you get that metallic tone coming off the aluminum and ruining your print and ruining your color within your image. So I'm really happy with this one turned out. Now let's take a look at a standard aluminum print that I ordered as well. So here's another aluminum print. This one does not have the brushed effect right on the front. I gotta say, if I'm being honest, I like the brush effect a lot better. It just adds that extra layer of interest onto the print itself. But this is Cape Hatteras Lighthouse in the Outer Banks of North Carolina at night. You have the beautiful stars overhead. And again, the color is just on point here. And the aluminum finish, you don't have any reflection of other colors. That may change up here where you don't have any color data. Like if I rub my finger over this part of the print, I can feel that there's no color data right there. So this is almost 100% aluminum right here on this part of the frame. Just be aware of that if you're choosing a photo for different kinds of finishes. I wanted that for this finish in particular, especially with the aluminum coming through on the lighthouse, just to have that effect of like light bursting out. If it catches light, it might reflect it a little bit and just have that impact of the actual light on the lighthouse. But overall, I wanted like a matte finish on the entire photo in this one, just to have like no reflection against the stars, just to have a deep color rich background to this lighthouse. This aluminum print turned out very well, but I also got some other finishes that I want to share with you guys too. Canvas has been a really popular print type in photography, especially outdoor and landscape photography, for a long time, and I wanted to see how Sal's canvas prints held up, and I was really happy. And the reason I chose this photo for this canvas finish was, I don't even know if I can get this whole thing within the frame. We'll do our best, but the reason I chose this photo for this finish is just because like it has a lot of deep rich texture within the wood striping on the side of this building, and I wanted the canvas texture to really reflect that, the wood tones and the wood brushes and the ruggedness of that wood that these wooden shoes were on in Amsterdam. And I also wanted to test and see how deep and rich and colorful and saturated the images and the colors would be within a canvas print from Sal. And I was extremely impressed, because you have deep rich blues, you have blacks in the shadows, and then you have reds, royal blues, yellows, greens, all different kinds of colors going on in this image. And I was really pumped to see how well it turned out on canvas, and also like the quality of the canvas wrapped around a wooden frame. As you see here, a very sturdy frame that comes to you ready to mount on the wall. This is going to be one that my wife and I put up in our own home and show off from our travels, and have that just moment and experience hung on our wall forever. This is one of the reasons why I love it when I get to print my own images and when I get to show them off in my own home, and just remember those experiences that you have when you go out and travel, when you go out and shoot in different locations. But my favorite surfaces are the acrylic glass prints that I ordered. And there's another one from Amsterdam that I'm gonna show you right now. So this is an acrylic glass print, and the reason why I love this is that it has a little layer of glass that's put over your print that kind of protects the print itself, but also creates this almost like dimension to your image and cleanness and crispness to this. And I wanted to see how well the acrylic print would do with a lot of different color. We talked about how the canvas did, but I wanted the acrylic to do the same thing, because we have a lot of yellows, blues, purples, oranges, and again, yellows up in the sky. It did an amazing job of this sunset photo. And one of the reasons that I like acrylic is a lesson that I learned from an art show that I did when I was selling a lot of my prints. I had a lot of them behind glass that were matted, kind of like that traditional look. And the lady next to me was selling her booth out. She was crushing it in this store. And what I went over and asked her was like, what are you doing differently? Like, I see you have a different photo style than me, but what are you doing differently? And she said, I'll tell you my biggest secret. And when I say biggest secret, you guys should lean in to your computer screen to hear what I'm about to say. She said, get your photos out from behind the glass of a frame and put them on different surfaces that interest the viewer, that help your photo come alive. And what she said, I'm really taking into effect here with ordering like acrylic glass, aluminum, canvas, different photos that people can get close to and don't feel like they have a barrier in between them. And that's why I wanted to get this acrylic glass print. One of the other things I love about the acrylic and the aluminum prints themselves is that they come already ready to mount, and they come with this aluminum frame on the back to mount to your wall. And the reason I love this way is because it puts a little gap between your photo and the wall. It almost makes it like a really high quality gallery print right on your wall, putting that extra gap, making it jump out from the wall a little bit, even putting a little bit of shadow behind the image and the print itself is a really good way to display your prints, whether that be in a gallery, in sales, or in your own home or office. But the one that I'm most excited about, as I'm about to share with you guys, is a cactus shot from Arizona that's a huge acrylic glass print that I ordered. So this is your big boy. This is the cactus that I shot, an agave cactus in Arizona. It's also on acrylic glass, and I really wanted to order this one because of the deep, rich tones. The glass effect on this is amazing. It has amazing results, amazing color, amazing richness, and these are the most affordable, high quality, epic prints for landscape photography that I've ever seen. The quality is there, the color is there, the timing of shipment is there. Even if you want to sell these, you can drop ship them to clients if you want to ship them directly there. And I mean, the color is just astounding. This probably has better color than it had on my computer screen. And I also love the glass finish over it. Just amazing results that came out from this, and I'm definitely hanging this one up in my house. I will not be selling this one. And also, you can find a discount code and a special deal from Sal Digital that they gave just my viewers. You can find that below in the video description as well. But I just wanted to share some of these thoughts on print companies because I've always struggled in finding a really high quality print company that I trust. I've always found issues, but I definitely recommend Sal Digital if you're interested in prints just for yourself or even to sell.